welcome back to the channel, and thank you for swinging by and watching these videos. Today we're going to go over the third installment of our gun tight slots formation out of the Patriots offense. I do believe it's in a few other offenses as well, but we're going to do it out of the Patriots offensive playbook. That seems to be a more popular playbook that most people run, so we'll stick to it. But before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what kind of content you guys want to see going forward. I do like putting these little mini schemes out for you guys to try something new this late in the year, just trying to keep the game fresh for you guys and create some open routes for you out on the gridiron there. So again, let me know what kind of content you guys want to see going forward. I do have a few series that I have lined up that maybe we'll bring out in Madden 21, but for sure for Madden 22 going forward. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So we've got the gun tight slots here, and as you guys can see, we do have Tom Brady, number 12 there. I did trade him over for the Hot Route Master. The Hot Route Master ability is key to making this work, and we did boost his speed a little bit, so that way we can at least have a little bit of mobility, since most of you guys are running those golden ticket quarterbacks with the 98, 99 speed. So he does have a little bit more mobility for this video, but let's go ahead and get into it. So tight slots, and we're going to get into PA flood shot down there at the bottom. We have gone over this play in the previous videos, so if you haven't checked those videos out, please go check those out. We've got some good man beaters and zone beaters in there, but for today we've got a whole new setup that will beat cover 2, cover 3, and cover 4 with some minor tweaks to each of those coverages. So get into it here. Let's go ahead and get into cover 2 first. So we've got our Tampa 2, and we want to make sure that the running back is on the short side of the field. So for this play, it's going to be on the right side. We want to make sure that the running back again is on the short side of the field. Here's your stock play art. We're going to be making a few changes here. So from left to right, we've got Hollywood Brown, X receiver. We're going to actually end up keeping that route. I like that kind of aggressive post that goes to the outside there. But we're going to change Willie Snead, our wide receiver, to a corner. So you're kind of creating a nice little, I guess if you want to call it a PA boot slide concept that you guys are so used to seeing out there in the weekend league streets, mud streets. But we've got the flood concept there going to the left side here. Andrews, our tight end on the right side, we're going to put him on a drag. So we're creating a flood concept onto the left side. And then J.K. Dobbins, our running back, we're going to put on a flat route. And then our last adjustment is we're going to motion the B receiver, Des Bryant, out to the right side here. So I'm going to go ahead and go from right to left on our reads here. That nice little hitch seam that Des Bryant is on does get open if you pass lead correctly. And I did not pass lead correctly there. I'm actually going to do one slight adjustment here for you. Let's go ahead and set that back up. So instead of the flat route on Dobbins, we're going to put him on a ghost route. I think it actually ends up working out a little bit better. So let's try this again. Here is your final play art for cover 2. And then we want to make sure that we hit Des Bryant right there in that little gap. So you've got a nice little spot there. The nice thing is with that ghost route, it does bring that linebacker down a little bit to make sure that he's covering that, and that opens up that little soft spot for Des Bryant on that little hitch to be able to get open here. So you can throw it right about right there, and you're going to get a nice good 15-20 yards on that throw there. All right, let's go ahead and do that one more time for you here. Okay, we're going to be looking at Des Bryant. Okay, snap the ball, and you're going to want to hit him right about right there. So easy yardage right there. So let's go ahead and look at our flood concept to the left, which I actually think ends up working out really well for a big chunk yardage as well. So the biggest thing that the big route that we're going to look for here is Willie Snead. So if you let this go ahead and play out here, you're going to see he gets wide open over the top on the corners there. So 20, 30 yards, very easy. Let's go ahead and do that again. Here is your final play art. Okay, and we're gonna look for Willie Snead over the top there. Get over that cloud, and there we go. Big chunk yardage there. Let's go ahead and look at our 2 other routes. We do have 5 guys going out on this, but one of the routes is actually just kind of a dummy route, which is going to be that Antonio, the Hollywood Brown route on the left side there. So that's just to drag that deep halfback and allow Willie Snead to get underneath that. So let's look at our other reads here. So you've got Andrews wide open there for very quick 5, 10, 15 yards on the drag routes. It takes a while for that cloud on the left side to react to that. So that works. And then the other route that we're going to be looking at just as a check down is going to be your ghost route, where you can get a couple yards there if needed, if you're getting screamed at. So let's go ahead and go over this one more time. Actually, we'll do 2 more times and we'll look at our 2 main routes here that we're looking at. We've got Dez Bryant that we want to make sure that we can hit right in that little soft spot there. And then on the left side, we've got Willie Snead on that corner route. Hit that real quick. Okay, he's gonna break, and then wide open right in that little soft spot right there. All right, let's go ahead and get into cover 3. All right, let's go ahead and get into our cover 3 version of this setup. It's going to be very similar to our previous setup with just one slight adjustment. So let's go ahead and get into it here. We'll go ahead and go into our dime. We'll go ahead and go into cover 3 buzz press. This works against any cover 3, not necessarily cover 3 match, but your normal cover 3 drop zone coverages. So from left to right, we're going to do the exact same setup as cover 2. And we're going to put Andrews right here, and then we're going to put Dobbins. We're actually going to put on that flat route. But the difference on this is that we're going to motion Bryant out and put him on a smart routed fade stop. So you're going to see that that fade stop goes way deep out there. So biggest reason I like this is because you've got the deep third on the right side, outside third that's going to keep dropping back, and Dez Bryant is just going to sit right in that cushy spot to be able to get open and get a good 15 yards here. So let's go ahead and get to that. We'll go ahead and roll out, and then you can low ball right in that little cushy spot there. Okay, let's go ahead and try that again. From left to right, corner, drag, flat route your running back, and then you're going to smart route the fade stop to Dez Bryant. I'm going to double team that right side there. And what you could do is you can preload your rollout, and you can hit them right there. Easy 15 yards against cover 3. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our other reads here. Go ahead and get Dez Bryant out there on that smart routed fade stop. Okay, and then very similar to our previous play, you can see that A is wide open. This absolutely just breaks cover 3 just like it does with cover 2. Okay, let's go ahead and do this again and look at our other reads. Okay, we've got our setup here, final play art. And then let's go ahead and see what Snead looks like. You're going to see that he gets wide open over the top there as well. And this is against cover 3. All right, let's go ahead and look at this one more time here. Again, cover 3, just a slight adjustment to Dez Bryant. You want that smart routed fade stop there, and that's going to be most likely our primary read, and you can low ball that, and you've got a good 15 yards there. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next portion of this, which is going to be against your cover 4 match, which in my opinion actually ends up breaking it, and you're going to see that you have a one play touchdown potential almost on every single route that this gets open for. So let's go ahead and keep moving forward. Cover 4. This is your cover 3 setup for the PA post shot. All right, let's get into the cover 4 beater, and this is going to be a one-play touchdown all over the field with a lot of these routes causing a lot of chaos to your cover 4 match players. and causing confusion. You're going to see a lot of these routes break open, wide open, and you're going to be able to get one-play scores pretty easily. If not one-play scores, very, very big chunk yardage. So let's go ahead and get into it. We've got PA flood shot, which has been our main play that we've been going over in this video. And then we're going to go ahead and choose a cover 4 quarters. So we've got cover 4 quarters. All right, and here is your stock setup. So it's going to be very similar to the previous setups for cover 2 and cover 3, but on the right side is where we're going to be making our adjustments. So from left to right, Hollywood Brown, we're going to keep on that stock route, and then we're going to put Snead, our wide receiver, on a corner. And then on the right side, we're going to put J.K. Dobbins on a flat. We're going to corner route Andrews and then streak Dez Bryant. I want you guys to watch the right side. This is where we're going to hit our big one-play score. You can go ahead and roll out, and you're going to see Dez Bryant is going to break open, wide open for the touchdown. Let's go ahead and go into the replay, and I want you guys to see how this concept breaks cover 4 quarters in this scenario here. So you're going to see we've got our flood concept to the right, and you're going to notice that that outside quarter breaks trying to cover that corner route, and it ends up leaving Dez Bryant wide open over the top there. All right, let's try this again for you. Look at the setup here. Okay, we've got Snead on a corner route. We've got Andrews on a corner route. We've got Dez Bryant on a streak and then a flat route to J.K. Dobbins. And we got screamed out there. That's okay. Blocker did not want to pick up Brian Burns there. Let's try this again. Okay, there's your setup. Go ahead and double team Brian Burns. Okay, roll out. And then you've got the one-play score. Easy touchdown. Easy score. All right, let's go ahead and look on the left side of this setup here. And I want to show you guys how great this ends up doing on the left side there as well. So you're going to notice that with that stock Hollywood Brown routes, you're going to notice that it really drags in that whole side of the field and creates that separation for Willie Snead to get open underneath there. So let's go ahead and do this again. Okay, you're going to see he's going to break open there, and you've got a big, huge chunk yard gain right there with that route. If you've got a speedster like Hollywood Brown, let's go ahead and see if we can make this happen here. You might be able to hit him on that stock route over the top. He ends up getting caught up there. We're just going to chuck it up and see what happens here. But if he ends up not getting caught up on that route like he did, most of the time he will get open as well over the top. I wouldn't really bank on that, but it's definitely a possibility. As you can see there, he did. So if you've got a speedster, you can get that big yardage as well. Good route runner, good speed on your wide receiver. You can get that as well. So there we go. There is your cover 4 quarters beater there, and you're going to see that this setup breaks every aspect of cover 4 quarters. If your opponent does not understand how the concept works in cover 4 quarters, they're going to get burned big time out of this. And you're going to see there's the big play there. Bad pass by Brady, but that's the big ticket play there for cover 4 quarters. Okay, and here is your setup again. So you've got that corner route from Snead, you've got the corner route from Andrews, Dobbins on the flat, and then Bryant. And then you can roll out. Easy one-play touchdown, and Brady is selling me here. But you guys see, and get the point, you guys see how open it is. Let's see if we can make this happen one more time here for you. And there it is. Much better, not much better, inaccurate. Let's try it one more time here. Brady killing me. All right. Let's try this again. That's much better. All right, there we go. So there's your one-play touchdown to beat cover 4 quarters and to basically break it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys like. Make sure you guys go pick up the game plans on my website, colt45.squarespace.com. I did just recently go top 15 in Weekend League and use the Arizona game plan and the Nickel Sam 335 breakdown that's on the website. So go give those a look. Very cheap this late in the year. Get better at Madden.